In this video, we will see HTML forms for which we will consider employee onboard details. To give the heading, I am going to use the heading tag and give the display as employee onboarding details. Next, we will start the forms tag. As the first entry in the form of employee onboarding details, I am going to request employee ID. So there shall be a label displaying employee ID. Following the label, we have to give the box where user can or the employee can enter his employee ID. So we will use input tag of type number. I am using input type number because employee ID I have assumed it is only of numbers, and I have not considered that employee ID as alphanumerals. So I have taken the input type as numbers. At this level, we will see the preview of our form. We got our heading employee onboarding details, and since this is a number input box, it allows both scrolling up and down and also manual entry. If we see this employee ID label is, if we can make this bold, it will be better. As employee ID is a label, I want the characteristics of all labels in the form to be bold. So I will go to head section of the HTML and use style option, where I am going to declare for all labels font weight shall be, let me select bold. So as I have made the styling option for label under head, it will provide these characteristics for all labels in the whole form. As we can see in our preview window, employee ID is made bold and the input type is number for employee ID as we have made our HTML. As a next item in our employee onboarding details, let us have the employee name. So first we will use the label and the label shall display employee name. As the employee name is a text, we will use input type of text here. At the previous input, we were getting employee ID, so input type was of number. Now this is employee name, so here input type we will take it as text, and let us associate name and ID for the label. BR, I am giving BR at each statement so that it will give the line break. As a third item in the form, let us get date of birth of the onboarding employee. Date of birth, there is an option in the input type for HTML forms called date. Date will allow us to pick the pop-up date calendar with month, date and year. The pop-up calendar will be picked up based on the characteristics of the browser. So the input type is date for date of birth is what we have taken. The fourth item, let us take something called as employee grade. before that, let us see if our code is getting executed. So I will use submit OK button in the form just to see at this level our HTML how it is looking up, HTML form how it is looking up. We have made only 3 form entries: employee ID using type number, employee name using input type of text, employee date of birth using input type of date, and employee type submit button also. If we see here, we could see all 3 entries. Employee name, it is accepting alphabets, and for date of birth, actually it is scrolling and I am picking from the calendar, but my video is not capturing it. I am actually picking up from the scroll down calendar. And our submit input type is also working. So we have seen 4 input types in the form: number for employee ID, text input type for employee name, date type for date of birth, and submit input type for OK to submit the form. After date of birth, let us try to have employee grade. In order to this, I am introducing in order to utilize the input type radio. This employee grade, I am giving it under the paragraph, as the style was applied only at label level. I am including style of font weight bold for the paragraph employee grade. Input type, let us have the radio option. As the name mentions, radio option, we want to choose one of the available option, only one of the available option. So employee grade can be either let us assume 3 grades: junior management, maybe next one is middle management, then the third one can be senior management. So for all these things, if I give the input type as radio and group it in single common group, then only one of that radio button option can be selected in the form. So I am giving the label for the first radio button as junior management. If we see, yes, there is a radio button of input type, and for that we have given label as junior management. Let us go and have a radio button for middle management and senior management. So when employee uses this form, only one out of the 3 radio button option will be active or gets selected. I am introducing employee grade so that we will see about utilizing input type radio in the form. Okay, we have made 3 radio buttons: junior, middle and senior, ID of junior, middle and senior, and corresponding label is junior management, middle management and senior management. Moving forward, let us introduce next item in our form as department. So first let us have the label as department. For this department, let us use the list option, like the scroll down list, using select option. As the departments are predefined once inside any organization, it is apt to use select option tags here. So select, and we will associate a name and ID so that options are part of this select. Options that shall be listed in the select input. First, let us say software department. So first display option is software and is also the default option. And the second one, let us say the second option can be hardware. There can be a department called hardware in the organization. And the third option is, let us say, human resources. So I think 3 departments are good enough for our demonstrations. So now we have used input type of radio button, and we have introduced 3 radio buttons with junior management, senior, middle management and senior management. We have introduced another field in our form called department, which uses select option tags so that the user can select from this scroll down list and choose the predefined options. And here also we have 3 options: software, hardware and human resource. Let us see our HTML forms so far. Is we have our radio button is working okay. Only one out of these 3 is selectable at any time. And the department, we have used select option. We can actually, it is scrolling down, not visible in the video. It lists, and from there I have selected hardware or human resource. The next field in our form, we will have email ID of the employee. Onboarding employee's email ID we can request. So first we should have the label for it and associate the label with the ID of the input type. So email ID is what the label name we are giving it. The input type in the form is available for email. So we will take the input type of email. Next, let us take the telephone number or get the telephone number type in our form. So let us have the label as telephone as one label, number as one label in this employee onboarding form, and here we will use input type of telephone. That is, there is an input type TEL. So we will use that input type. So we have used input type email and we have used input type telephone in our form. Next, there is one more form element that we can utilize is text area. Text area is same as input type text but with multi lines. So in our form it is better to have an address as the label and use text area tag of the form. which has the attributes like columns and row. I want a rectangle box, text multi-line box, so I am making the columns as 50 and rows as 5 so that it looks like rectangle. And I have given the label for this text area as home address. If we see in our employee onboarding form, we have taken input type number for employee ID, input type text for employee name, input type date for date of birth, and we have also utilized radio option to get employee grades and select option to choose the department, and another input type email to get the employee email ID, and input type telephone to get telephone number, and we have used text area to get the address, multi-line text address, and also we have used input type submit. Let us see the preview. For employee ID, as it is number, it's perfect. Employee name, I'm just writing Jenny. Date of birth, I'm actually selecting from the scroll down calendar, but it is not visible in the recorded video. Employee radio button for the grade, and department with select option. Employee email ID with input type email, telephone number with telephone input type, home address with multi-lines. And